Thank you, Mr. Chair. So I'm just going to go down the kind of time frame here and who's involved. We have 7 members involved, and we have about a 30-year process of where we started on this, and now we're talking about another maybe a 10-year process before we get to a kind of a working model, for lack of a better term here. In every situation when we talk about a long-term project, we're always talking about cost. We're always talking about who's involved, and maybe if we need to get more money, then we have to look at those members. Or has anyone talked about bringing in other countries, other members into this agreement? Yes, sir.
Yes. Clearly, I'm pleased to see that in the world, many countries are looking to fusion, as you do yourself. And I'm very pleased to see some new companies starting in order to demonstrate if there is some innovation. And I'm clear to you that some countries now are questioning us in order we could accept if they could join us as a new ITER members. So very soon I will discuss with some of these countries in order to see if they could fulfill the regulation and rules to join the ITER. Okay. And I will let you know as soon as we will be there. It could help us because, as you know, there is overcost, and so if these people bring in and are decided to be really a member, it will reduce the difficulty to find the financial request we are now facing on.
Okay, very good. And I'm to understand that the ITER project is the closest project in this form of technology anywhere in the world. Is that correct?
According to me, yes. We have been working for so long. And
you're
now,
my expert.
Okay, and we are, yes. And we are now benefiting of all the experience. You know, when the project started, it was quite a difficult challenge to fix everything. But now, after the 10 years, I do believe if we have a proper management, we will be able to deliver on time.
Okay. And my last question is a question I always put to my son, is that do you think we're smart enough to do some of the things today? And the answer is always we may or may not be smart enough to do some of these things. The fact of the matter is, for the supercomputing that is happening today, we are way smarter today than we might have been 10 years ago with the advancements in computers, with the advancements that we have done over the last 10 years to get us to where we are. So in 10 years from now, hopefully we have this model. Hopefully we are on schedule and we're hitting all the points that we're supposed to for this project. But over those 10 years, computers are going to be infinitely better at what they do compared to today. We are going to know an awful lot more in 10 years than we know today. So with all of that being said, I hear from all 3 of the panelists that it is very, very hopeful and possible that we will be there in 10 years to have this project up and running. And I'm getting that from all 3 of my panelists. Is that correct?
Yes, according to me, you are correct. It was really very well pointed out and underlined that computing facility is a very, very important asset for the developing of these technologies. As you know now, within the ITER, we have what we call a broader approach with Japan, for example, with a computer specially dedicated to the modeling of the plasma and all the operational factors. But I would say that now the ITER project is a really challenging engineering goal, and is why it's bringing us so much to have this computing capability. And if you come on site, you will see we have what we call a virtual room where all the engineers, day after day, are able to see how this piece will be fully assembled, how we could maintain them, how we could take advantage of the optimization of the process. So computing for me is really something which could help a lot in the future.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, and I think we were just invited to southern France.
All right.